Dear Tesco, yesterday I purchased one of your fine cucumbers which I had planned on using to make my favorite dish, a cucumber sandwich. Upon opening my cucumber I discovered a worm inside the wrapping. See picture. I thought, at last, finally Tesco have come up with something to beat Aldi's free spider with bananas offer. I excitedly shouted the kids downstairs to come meet our new pet. We decided to name him William. Our new pet appeared to be very unresponsive. We just put it down to him being sleepy and decided to give him some time to come round. 24 hours later and William still hasn't moved. On closer inspection he seemed quite flat, again see picture, and I think he may be dead. Well, I'm no vet but I think the tight shrink wrap on the cucumber may have squashed and killed William. I know Aldi's banana spiders were deadly, but at least they had some life in them. I now have 3 very upset children, a worm funeral to plan, and to top it all off I've totally lost my taste for cucumber sandwiches, which as everyone knows are a favorite at any wake. So come on Tesco, wiggle your way out of this one. Hey Wes, I'll be heading to a muddy festival shortly, trawling through the fields of damp grass and dirt, much like William would have during his happier times. This means I won't be able to make it on the day unfortunately, though I've decided to compose a poem, which I hope you can read out on the day. Would that be okay? Here goes. An ode to William. Although life takes funny old turns, we can all learn from William the worm. Let us gather, light a candle to burn, and celebrate the life of William the worm. Lights shine bright. Let's eat sponge cake through the night, because there is many a lesson to learn. He wriggled many miles, he gave us many smiles, so we stand today confident and firm. William will be back, very much like Arnie, though now we will all check before we make a sarnie. Hashtag poems for William, wishing you the best. Rob, customer care. Funeral update. Well, what can I say, it's been an emotional day but the funeral went without a hitch. Tesco, Rob, we read out your poem and there wasn't a dry eye amongst us. Keeping on with the poem theme, here's another which I think sums up today quite nicely. Hashtag rip William, hashtag justice for William, hashtag poems for William. As we gather here today for William the worm, it's time to reflect on the lessons we can learn. Now this poor worm's life was cut far too short after he was crushed to death in a cucumber I bought. Tesco, please don't let this happen again. Don't let William's life be lost in vain. But let's not focus on who's to blame. Tesco have apologized, admitting their shame as we resume William's body into the mud. Please don't shed a tear, instead think of the good, for William's death has brought us all here, sharing jokes and spreading cheer. Before his death William was completely unknown, spending his days in the mud on his own, but now his name has traveled wide and far. William the worm, the viral superstar. What a day, Wes. They say that Sunday is the day of rest, though my thoughts have been very much with yourself, your family, and of course William on this fateful day. And in the evening building up to this moment, I thought I could hold back the tears. I mean, we all thought we'd be able to stay strong today, didn't we? Though I can assure you that any tears shed here at Tesco offices are out of pure joy and appreciation for William's wonderful life. You've got me started once again with your truly moving and heartfelt words. Thank you, Wes, and thank you to everyone for their support today. What a beautiful tribute to such a beautiful worm. I think we are all comfortable in the knowledge that he'd be wanting us to celebrate his life today, and I've spent my free time listening to classic hits such as Boom Boom Pow, Pump It, Meet Me Halfway, and Where Is the Love in his memory. I'm sure he'll be looking down on us with much appreciation. To continue the day of celebration, and to really incorporate a musical-themed tribute, I've adapted a classic song in his honor from the back of your excellently constructed poetry piece. I'm sure you have a live band there today who will be too familiar with this track. Are you able to get them to cover this for me? Here goes. Today is gonna be the day that we are gonna celebrate for Will. He's gone, and now we are feeling sad. We know it's a void we cannot fill. I don't believe that anybody feels the way we do about you, Will. backbeat. The word is on the street that you'd traveled many, many miles. I thought we'd seen it all before, but you've gave us memories and smiles. I don't believe that anybody feels the way we do about you now. And all the grass you've wriggled through is inspiring, and all the time that Wes spent trying to revive you. There are many things that we would like to say to you, but we cannot now. Sad face. Because maybe you're gonna the worm that saves me. I think we've learned you're our wonder worm. Hope this helps. Thanks for keeping us in the loop today, Wes. I'm currently raising a cup of tea in William's honor. Enjoy the celebrations through the night. Sincere condolences, Rob. Customer care. Rob, that would have meant so much to William. I'm pretty sure he was into the whole Britpop scene. He had that dark, greasy, grungy look about him. Once again, you and your team at Tesco have moved us all with a brilliant Oasis tribute. Allow me to join in and respond with a reworded classic from the same era. Blur. Worm life wiggling is a preference for the habitual mud dwellers known as worm life. Avoiding the morning feed as a preference to bird seed is known as worm life. The inevitable bad luck ending up on fisherman's hook is what's known as worm life. That fateful slumber that got him trapped to a cucumber. He should have cut down on the lazy life and got some exercise. Worm life. All the people, so many people, we all stand hand in hand to remember William and worm life. Hashtag worm pop. Hashtag songs for William. Well, Wes, what a journey we've shared together. Memories shall not be erased, and I'm sure we will all learn and grow from what he's taught us in such a short space of time. I know William's life is going down in the history books already. Perhaps he may even end up with the tribute album at this rate. The key lesson here has to be that when our lives are affected by a tragic loss, we must focus on regenerating and moving forward, much like an earthworm made, should it become split into two. To hashtag worm pop forever and always. Rob. Customer care. Well, Tesco Rob, what can I say? The last 48 hours have been an emotional roller coaster. There's been highs, there's been lows. There's been poetry, there's been songs. We've been discovered a new genre of music. One thing is for sure, after all this, worms or no worms, I will always get my cucumbers from Tesco's, a true friend. That said, don't forget my gift card. Worm funerals cost money and you don't want me getting legal on your asses. Rob, I hope Tesco appreciate what a great customer service rep they have. Thumbs up. Indeed they have, Wes, my friend. We've remained strong and resilient in the face of toughness, and I do think we've managed to turn a dark day into a delightful memory to treasure forever. Wouldn't you agree? Fear not, as the money card is making its way to you in a fashion quicker than William may have been used to. Nonetheless, I've attached a letter along with it which I hope you'll keep safe for him, perhaps adding it to his shrine even. Massively appreciate the kind words from yourself and all of those who have paid tribute to William. One thing's for sure, he'd definitely be proud of us all. Rob. Customer care. Tesco Rob, I will treasure the letter and frame it at the side of William's grave. I think the most important thing is, justice has been done for William. Open mouth smile.